Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. To keep Sheila's marriage intact, Lee exposes Taylor. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter has come to the conclusion that Taylor Hayes is becoming too close to Deacon Sharp. Sheila is falling in love with Deacon despite having pleaded with Taylor to help repair her marriage. In order to keep Sheila's marriage together, will Lee Finnegan reveal Taylor's relationship with her patient? Since Deacon left their home, Sheila has been quite anxious. Deacon is the only person that inspires Sheila to improve herself. Thus she doesn't want to lose him. Sheila was asked to pick between Deacon and her grandchild, even though she is aware that she deceived him. Sheila has expressed regret for not fulfilling her commitment. Will Deacon come back? Sheila is aware that Taylor and Deacon have shared at least one embrace. Sheila is still certain though that Taylor can win Deacon over and persuade him to give her another chance. Sadly, this is going to blow out in Sheila's face. Deacon had already been warned by Sheila not to cheat on her with Taylor. When he does that, what will happen? Sheila threatened to kill Lee if Taylor had an affair with Deacon. To be sure Sheila didn't mean it, Lee actually asked this question. Lee would hope that her new buddy wouldn't act in this way. But fans are aware that Sheila would kill Taylor without hesitation if she threatened to do so. As Deacon's wife, Sheila has warmed up to Taylor and will not tolerate her insulting her. Hunter was killed by Sheila. Years ago, Tyler was Taylor. Taylor was shot by Sheila and was thought to be dead. She had been saved by Prince Omar Rashid. Additionally, Sheila shot Steffi Forrester and her son John Finnegan. If given the opportunity, Sheila would definitely shoot Taylor. Deacon and Taylor share a doctor-patient connection. Taylor's relationship with Ridge Forrester has been discussed by Deacon. Ridge and Brooke Logan have harmed them both. Now that it appears that Taylor is beginning to feel the same way about Deacon, she understands that she must try to manage things before it goes out of control. Taylor might make an effort to resolve things, but let's say she fails and Lee finds them in a precarious situation. Given that her spouse cheated on her and caused Sheila to become pregnant, Lee despises infidelity. Lee is aware that cheating is bad, and after all of Sheila's efforts to improve, she has no intention of letting Taylor get away with doing this to her. Lee might visit Taylor's office to let her know that Sheila doesn't want them to be together. Lee could confront her if she notices that Taylor and Deacon are going to go too far. Alternatively, tell Sheila the truth about Taylor and Deacon. Now that she and Sheila are buddies, Lee could definitely approach Taylor. Will Lee be able to save Taylor's life and Sheila's marriage? Thomas Forrester comes back all set to cause mayhem in Los Angeles. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, everyone's favorite villain and designer from Forrester Creations has returned. We are undoubtedly referring to Thomas Forrester. Actor Matthew Atkinson, who plays Thomas in the popular CBS soap opera, returned to the set today and is preparing to record new sequences, according to executive producer Casey Kasperzik. Does this imply that Thomas is preparing to wreak even more chaos in this made-up Los Angeles town? Starting to look like that. I simply hope he doesn't try to ruin anyone's marriage, isn't that right? I think maybe Christmas, remarked another critic. Thanksgiving has already been filmed since the episode's description was released. Perhaps it's because he wasn't accessible during Thanksgiving filming? A surprise guest was mentioned in the show description. Bill was able to relax. If you're anticipating Bill Rather's comeback, he's found his groove. Bill had a conversation with Will and Liam at Spencer Publications. Cassie, a female employee, came into the office. She was reprimanded by Bill for failing to close the Harlan deal. However, he continues, "Don't worry about it. It's relaxed." Will and Liam observed Bill's interactions with Cassie. They cheered their father when she left the office. Bill told his sons that Liam's experience taught him that success, wealth, and power are not the most essential things in life. Liam and Will gave their dad a hug. This scene with Bill playing nice boss with an employee while the Spencer boys look on approvingly and clapping and praising him for his kindness and empathy came across to me as forced and phony, the original poster stated. "It's so laughable," someone commented. "It's almost like Bill has to make himself utter these words, haha." Another person said, "It was pretty ridiculous. I really missed Wyatt because of this scene. We would want to hear your opinions. How do you feel about Bill's better and fresh attitude? Would you like Bill to come back?" Please share your thoughts in the comments box below. On the show, is Rebecca Budig selecting her own shoes? The reason for this is that she has been wearing platform shoes, which make her character, Taylor Hayes, appear considerably taller than she actually is. The problem is that nobody believes that shoes are a good idea. Some people are even calling them downright ugly, and they can't help but wonder if Rebecca came up with the idea, or if someone in the wardrobe department is behind the scenes. The idea simply doesn't make sense to many fans. Although Rebecca is little by nature, is her height beginning to cause issues for the show? Fans of the bold and the beautiful naturally expressed their opinions on social media. Some even said, "RB is doing a good job with what she's been given. All I ask is that they occasionally allow her to wear regular shoes. She is small. Enjoy it. Deacon is small for a man, and I don't see them forcing him to wear lifts. She's never worn shoes like these in the JH clothing department. The few occasions I can recall seeing her shoes. I don't understand why they are insisting on making her appear taller than she is," commented another critic. The viewer is only drawn to her feet when she wears ugly shoes. It is ineffective. Honestly, they are the most ridiculously hideous clodhoppers I've seen, was another comment. She resembles the tall clown that performs at the circus on stilts. The soap opera's creators have not yet commented on the issue. Fans of B&B will, of course, just need to tune in every single day to see what happens next. Deacon and Taylor give each other another hug, and Liam and Hope become engaged. Hope and Brooke were ecstatic to see the newest designs for Hope for the future at the Forrester showroom. Hope was very appreciative of the chance, and Brooke was glad to see her working on her line once more. Liam texted her and wanted to meet at the house. Hope was urged by Brooke to maintain an open heart and open mind since she loved Liam. Hearing that Hope and Liam might be headed toward reconciliation thrilled Donna. They remembered how Hope and Liam's divorce affected them, and Donna could see why Liam would want to make amends. Hope will always adore Liam, according to Brooke, which suggested that their relationship would work out. When Hope and Liam were reunited with their family, Brooke knew that Hope would be happy. Liam praised Katie for her assistance and invited her in to watch Beth. She advised him to take as much time as necessary to express his true feelings to Hope. Hope and Liam needed to get back together. Soon after, Hope appeared, and Liam declared that he was in awe of her. He clarified that Katie was there to keep an eye on Beth so they could socialize. Liam knew who he wanted to spend the rest of his life with, and what he wanted for his future. Liam mentioned his fictitious tumor, but his real dread of dying was real. Hope and Liam felt that their time together was going to end, and it served as a reminder of what was important in life. There was hope at the end of the tunnel for the first time in a long time, and Liam reminded her of a promise she had made to him during his dying days. She promised to stick by him until the very end, but now that he's well and they have more time together, he hopes the proposal to live out their days together is still open. As he described the realization that Hope will be by his side during his pretend tumor days, Liam held Hope's hands. He felt a wave of clarity come over him, and he knew when Hope declared her love for him. She agreed that those statements were as true now as they were back then, and Liam wanted them to be. He wants to be with her every day since she will always adore him. "I've put you through a lot," Liam said after having a flash of self-awareness. "I am aware of that. I can only assure you that you won't ever have to doubt my dedication to you." Abruptly, Liam dropped to one knee and took a ring from his shirt. He waited for Hope to agree and bring his happiness back when he asked her to reunite their family. "Yes, Liam," she responded, and Liam's smile grew. "I'll wed you." After they shared a kiss, Beth and Katie rushed into the room to congratulate the soon-to-be husband and wife. After Sheila placed her meal order, Lee knocked on her door. Sheila was shocked that Lee had not yet been let go from the hospital due to Bill's vindictiveness. Lee believed that since Bill set up her pardon in the first place, that would make him a hypocrite. Lee questioned whether Luna had the ability to ruin Sheila's marriage when she complained about its current status. Sheila acknowledged that Deacon was in treatment, but she was optimistic that he would acquire the skills necessary to mend their marriage even if no progress had been achieved. Lee was shocked to learn that Taylor was the therapist in question. Given how close she is to the problem, she was surprised that Taylor accepted Deacon as a patient. Sheila supported the proposal since she thought Taylor had the best chance of reaching Deacon and resolving their marital problems. Lee acknowledged that Taylor was renowned for having a significant influence on her patients' lives. Sheila revealed, however, that she overheard Taylor and Deacon unexpectedly embracing during one of their sessions. Lee didn't understand Sheila's concern when she described how unhappy Deacon was. Lee was reassured by Sheila that if Deacon and Taylor were together, if they ever did anything inappropriate, I'd kill her. Deacon told Taylor that he was frustrated by everyone's insistence that he break up with Sheila for good. She equipped him with the knowledge that he was capable of making his own decisions. Deacon was informed by Taylor, "You both have to be reliable partners willing to follow through on promises, or else words are just words." He reversed the script on her and inquired about her well-being, assuming she had drawn that from personal experience. Deacon pushed Taylor to talk about the elephant in the room, even though she felt the subject was loaded. From Brooke and Ridge's never-ending pursuit of their fate, he referred to the two of them as roadkill. Deacon lashed out at Ridge for shattering Taylor's heart and returning to Brooke as if it had happened countless times before. "You have to take the pain, process it, and then kick it out of your system," he said to her. "Why can't you just move on from Ridge and create space for some fresh happiness?" When Taylor heard her own words come back to her, she was taken aback. Taylor believed that this was it, so she raised her expectations with Ridge once more. She thought that this would be the last time she would have to worry about being rejected or coming in second. As they talked about Ridge's suffering, she started crying, and Deacon leaped from his chair to give her another closer hug.